You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the radio station chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
Hey guys, this is Lex, and I just wanted to take a moment to remind you that Happy Hour is an adult-themed show. It takes place in a bar setting. We talk about drinking, we occasionally play drinking games. We play all kinds of music, and that may include music with adult themes or foul language. So please enjoy your beverages and your music responsibly. Hope you guys have a great time tonight. Rock on.
First time in a bar? I'll show you around.
There'll always be guys wanting a drink.
I'd go easy on that liquor if I were you.
Hey, look, mister. We save hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast.
Everybody who's anybody drinks.
I picked a hell of a day to quit drinking.
My advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
I've been doing some thinking drinking, Bunny.
I want you to have a drink.
Don't make me feel like I'm drinking alone, ma'am.
Tasty. What is this we're drinking?
What I need's a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you, Angel? You want a drink?
They may be drinkers, Robin, but they're also human beings.
Well, ain't you gonna drink with me?
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink!
Oh, Devin won't go to heaven. She's just another lost soul about to be mine again. Leave her, we will receive her. It is beyond your control. Will you ever meet again?
Devon, one of 11, who had been rendered on a hole as a little child. She was taken and then forsaken. You will remember it all till it fill your mind again.
Devin lies beyond this portal. Take the word of one immortal. Give your soul to me for eternity. Release your life to begin another time with her.
And your grief with me. There's another way. Release your life.
Take your place inside the fire with her.
Sever, now and forever. You're just another lost soul about to be mine again. See her, you'll never free her. You must surrender it all if you'd like to meet again.
Fire for your desire. As she begins to turn cold for the final time, you will shiver till you deliver. You will remember it all till it fill your mind again. Devin lies beyond this portal. Take the word of one immortal.
Give your soul to me for eternity. Release your life to begin another time with her.
And your grief with me. There's another way. Release your life. Take your place inside the fire with her. Take it away. soul to me for eternity. Release your life to begin another time with us. End your grief with me. There's another way. Release your life. Take your place inside the fire with her. Ooh, Devin, one of 11, who had me rendered unwhole as a little child. She was taken and then forsaken. You will remember it all till it fill your mind again, man.
Serving up happy hour with Lex and Tony. Hey, remember to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Oh my goodness, it is finally Friday night, and here are Tony and myself ready to kick off the weekend in style with your amazing videos tonight. We cannot wait. You guys are going to love the show. It's going to be, so much fun.
You know, I was just thinking, it seemed like it was like a month ago, last Friday. Last Friday was the Shamrock Show, right?
Yes.
Wow. I don't, either this week dragged on or I have an elongated sense of time. I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
like Lex just said, man, thank you for stopping by the old happy hour bar like you were wanting to do every Friday. At least we hope you're wanting to do. We want you to do every Friday.
We want you to want to do it. Yes.
Last week was, the Shamrock Show. This week, a potpourri, the usual potpourri you find at happy hour.
Yeah.
Now, what Lex and Tony should have done last week when we had the Shamrock Show is actually that Disturbed song that we did this week.
Yeah.
Tony thought, people would recognize the Kings. This beat goes on / switch into glide, and like not many people.
How did that go over? How'd that work out for you, Tony?
It was probably one of the bigger show starter duds.
No, actually, I love the song. I just thought it didn't rock enough for Shamrock. That was just.
I know,
I thought it was a great song. I wasn't
frankly,
familiar with it, but then I hardly know any of them anyway.
Yeah, it's
So.
I already had it open and didn't feel like singing that week, I guess.
Yeah, and this
now-
today's song was not the song that I wanted to do last week for Shamrock. Although at some point I will convince Tony to try that song. But that was not this song. But yes, this is absolutely a song I would have chosen had I ever had the opportunity.
So we could say it was a Lex pick. It was a pick of the band. Now, the reason we went with Into the Fire, again, another reason we should have done it last week, a week and a half ago, Disturbed.
Was it really a week and a half ago that happened?
March 8th,
Oh, you're
March 8th,
killing me. You're killing me.
I
I was at least giving
Oh
you
my
the
God,
excuse
I-
that it just happened.
I should
Wow.
have just kept that quiet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, but now Lex will should really be like, why didn't we do the song last
Yes,
week? But anyway,
exactly.
Disturbed on tour. It was at United Center, Chicago, on tour with Seven Mary 3 and Seven Dust. No, 3 days, whatever. I confused the
Yeah.
two.
A couple other bands.
Yeah.
Couple other
United
decent
Center.
bands. Yeah.
Now, and they have a big stage show with like some flames that go off during Into the Fire.
They got quite
And
the pyrotechnics set
Yeah,
up there. Oh, my God. It's
yeah,
great.
Actually, I
It's
think I
great.
have a little shot of it. I mean, not video, mind you, but just a kind of a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Now-
this is like indoors. It's not even outside. That's
Yes,
crazy.
like that's what's his name, Dave
All the-
Damien, or or I think so. That those are pretty tall. So
All those, and not just that, every one of those crisscross beams has like flames, and
Yeah,
I mean, you
they're
can't
shooting
see it
that
all in
way
that
and this
picture,
way.
but there's big flames, small flames. The whole thing lights up. It's crazy cool. All the pyrotechnics they have.
There you
Very
go.
cool show.
just like my camera techniques.
Yeah,
But
just
anyway,
like your techniques.
those flames shooting 70, 80 feet in the air actually singed the Chicago Bulls championship banners that hang in the rafters of the United Center, and they took them down, and they will not put them back up till next year. They have to repair them or make
my
new ones.
goodness.
So here's
How
the
did
funny
they
thing.
not know?
I mean, okay, here's
how could you
here's
not
your
know?
Disturbed manager like negotiating. Well, they got this pyrotech. It's about 70, 80 feet there. Are we gonna be okay? Yeah, those Bulls, man. Yeah, it's fine, man. It's at the same
We'll just
end
leave
of the
them there.
stage.
It's no problem.
And it's
What were
like,
they
now,
thinking?
there's like the stage is in the middle, and the banners are out here. But yeah, it's
a
like,
little too
singed the
close.
corners, made them curl up, whatever. So the Bulls took them down, and they will steal. Here's the funny thing, though. Disturbed's from Chicago. The band grew up, formed in Chicago, and they're probably in their early 50s. So they would remember the old Michael Jordan, double three-peat, the 6 championships. So you would think they would say, yeah, we don't want to burn those. But anyway.
You'd think they'd take them down, exactly.
You know what they didn't burn? They didn't, the Blackhawks banners, because they don't have as many. Although they do. The Blackhawks, they went from 1938 to 2010. They went 72 years.
Wow.
And had one Stanley Cup. I think in 1961. Bobby Hull, Stan Mikita, woo. So 72 years between Stanley Cups, except for one. And half the time, there was only 6 teams in the freaking league. So,
oh boy,
nice job, Hawks. Yeah. Anyway, before we get into the Blackhawks bandwagon and all that, let's get on with the show. Guess what we have? This is
before we go on the show, I do want to comment on. I get to backsell our song too, Don.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I just thought I wanted to comment on.
After but this monologue's
it's early.
Going. Yeah.
It's too early. I just want to comment on the excellent makeup job you did for the show starter.
See, maybe that's why I was trying to move it along.
Is that why you?
The last time we did that video style, and I think it was for Psychosocial, Slipknot.
You might have had a mask on then.
Yeah, we had a mask on.
So you wouldn't have known.
And so you wouldn't see the eyebrows or the eyelashes,
and then,
but no mask.
And then I'm thinking, well, when I get on there, at least I'm going to look great because my eyelashes will look lovely. They look the same. It's like what? How come Tony got all these? He did.
Eugene Levy eyebrows.
I thought they're going to fly off and be like the Cheetos commercial.
Eyelashes. that was pretty cool, man.
Imagine.
But fine work on the old Devin won't go to heaven into the fire song. Lex, appreciate that join.
That was good. You know what? The song that I've always wanted to do of theirs that I have asked you in the past, which is still not the song I wanted to do last week, is when you're always like, no, we can't do it. And I'm thinking it can't be any worse than the one we just did, so I might have to have you try that one anyway. We'll see.
All right. We'll talk.
Lots of good opportunities coming up. I'm racking up some points on my side to get some songs. All right. Go ahead. Now it's about time.
Now, okay. Happy Hour works. If you've been here before, it starts with the Lex and Tony show started. Then we go into the show, in and of itself. Front row Joes would be the two people in the front row, hence the front row Joe. It's a NASCAR term.
Could be 4 people, could be groups. You never know.
It's just 2 songs.
Whoever's there, 2 songs. Yeah.
Now, the pole position / front row Joes, it's meant to set the pace and the tone to the show. And I gotta say, this one is a little different. Usually, we're gonna like rock out. I mean, I'll freely admit it. These songs rock, but in their own way.
You're so subtle, though, Tony. Probably no one ever realized that.
I don't know. Yeah. I give little hints. Wink. Seriously, MTG Des on the pole position is in her and Sentinel 1980.
Yes.
Like can truly rock an easy a Phil Collins and the other Phil, Easy Lover. You'll know the song.
Oh yeah.
Now
great.
Followed by you think, okay, that's kind of easy listening soft rock. Well, when you think soft rock, you think Air Supply. It don't get no softer. Every Woman in the World as sung by Cheeks.
And nice.
And Steve-O.
Very cool.
The reason I say this rocks because again, you think Air Supply, you know what you're in for. No, these just made it their own and gave every little ounce of blood and sweat that they could. So that's blood, sweat, and air, oxygen because it's Air Supply. Anyway,
no tears were shed.
Two Phil Collins. Is it Phil Collins? Who's the other Phil? Phil McCracken? Phil Glass? It's another Phil.
Phil McGlass.
Anyway.
Yeah, we could do that.
Please. Let's take it away. Easy Lover. MTG Des. I hope you're out there, MTG Des. About 7 a.m. in the Philippines, if my clock math is correct. So here we go.
Easy lover, she'll get a hold on you, believe it. Like no other, before you know it, you'll be on your knees. She's an easy lover, she'll take your heart, but you won't feel it. She's like no other, and I just try to make you see. She's the kind of girl you dream of keeping hold of. You better forget it. You'll never get it. She will play around and leave you and deceive you. Better forget it. Oh, you'll regret it. No, you'll never change her, so leave it. Get out quick, 'cause seeing is believing. It's the only way. You'll never know. She's an easy lover. She'll get a hold on you, believe it. Like no other. Before you know it, you'll be on your knees. She's an easy lover. She'll take your heart, but you won't feel it. She's like no other, and I just try to make you see. You're the one who wants to hold her and control her. You better forget it. You'll never get it. For she say that there's no other, till she finds another. Better forget it. Oh, you'll regret it. Woo. And don't try to change her, just leave it. You're not the only one who's seeing it, believing. It's the only way. You'll never know. No, don't try to change her, just leave it. You're not the only one could see it, believe it. It's the only way. You'll never know. She's an easy lover. She'll get a hold on you, believe it. She's like no other. Before you know it, you'll be on your knees. She's an easy lover. She'll take your heart, but you won't feel it. She's like no other, and I just try to make you see. She's an easy lover. She'll get a hold on you, believe it. And like no other, before you know it, you'll be on your knees. She's an easy lover. She'll take your heart, but you won't feel it. She's like no other, and I just try to make you see.
soon.
Fourth time's the charm. Clearly, I only practiced a party at 4 weeks. Oh, Lord. It's a learning experience. Yes.
Overnight scenes, dinner and wine, Saturday girls. I was never in love, never had the time in my hustle and hurry world. Laughing myself to sleep, waking up lonely. I needed someone to hold me. Whoa. It's such a crazy old town, it can drag you down till you run out of dreams. So you party all night to the music and lights, but you don't know what happiness means. I was dancing in the dark with strangers, no love around me. When suddenly you found me, whoa, girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're my fantasy, you're my reality. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're everything I need. You're everything to me. Oh, girl. Everything good, everything fine, that's what you are. So put your hand in mine, and together we'll climb as high as the highest star. I'm living life, timing every minute that we're together, and I'll stand right here forever. Whoa, girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're my fantasy, you're my reality. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're everything I need. You're everything to me. Oh, girl. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're my fantasy, you're my reality. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're everything I need. You're everything to me. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. You're my fantasy, you're my reality. Girl, you're every woman in the world to me. Oh boy.
Oh, what a cool way to open the show tonight. Oh my goodness. We kicked it off tonight with MTG Daz and Sentinel 1980, doing like a very cool rocky version of Easy Lover. Followed it up by Every Woman in the World, that was Cheeks and Steve-O. Very cool way to open the show.
A little softer than the norm.
Yes.
Basically, since again, last week was the all rock, so we'd be okay. Let's
Yes.
showcase some. But again, I thought they all rocked it in their very own way.
They
And
did.
Philip Bailey, thank you, Wigamondo. Philip Bailey was the other Phil in the Phil Collins.
Wickemund always comes through with that stuff. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, way to lay into that MTG Death and Sentinel 1980, getting a little growly with it. Now following
Nice.
them, Cheeks. I hope she saw her UK early play. She's probably out.
Yeah.
Cheeks and Steve-O, aka SpongeBob Tight Pants. Every woman in the world. Now, see, I'm not a big Air Supply fan. I'm just very familiar with their music because they were played incessantly back in the day.
Yes, they were.
And I thought there was just an excellent rendition of Every Woman in the World. And seriously, if you know Air Supply, that rocked about 5 times as the Air Supply Boys did themselves.
That's true. Now, one thing I noticed, Stormy Witch in the chat was saying that she let Sentinel 1980 know about the show, which is really cool. We do appreciate you guys doing that. We are getting close. Like, how many? We were looking at the numbers before we went on air. What we had like 268.
I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we need to get like 270, 275, because we always want to like hit the next number and get more people involved. The way we look at it, the more people who are aware of the show, the more great videos we get to share, and the more people will actually tune in and hear them and see them and appreciate what you guys have spent all this time on, which is the whole reason we do it. So yeah, we love that. Thank you so much for doing that. All right.
I couldn't agree more. Now, since the people have turned out to see some videos,
let's show
we'll
them
get you right back on track. Next set, we pair up the sets like a musical game of Go Fish. Each song kind of goes with the other one, certain theme, a certain artist, we figure it out. This would be, we'll call this the mashed up set.
Oh, yeah.
For the simple fact that there's sort of a mashed up version and then a mashed up song. The mashed up version is from Ms. Sydney and XXX Steph XXX, who take Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall and mash it up. They don't combine it with anything except EDM, a hot techno beat, and a synth wave kind of style. Miss Sydney's like known for that. I think that's her thing. So these two, it's like very cool version of, you think Another Brick in the Wall. You're thinking one thing, but then it hits you like a brick wall. Miss Sydney will put on its ear. Yeah. That'll be followed by Ketlo, who will do a true mash-up. He is going to mash up the Bee Gees' Staying Alive and AC/DC's Back in Black.
This is cool, too. Yeah, very cool.
Here we go. Get your, what's that little thing, that little grinder thing called? A pestle?
Pestle and mortar. Mortar and pestle. Yeah.
Or what about when you're, like, clubbing the lemons in your drink? What's that thing called?
Muddler?
Muddler! There you
Muddler.
go. So we're going to muddle into our
like
mashed
the Riddler,
up
but not. Yeah.
set using our pestle. Here we go. Happy hour, Lex Tony.
I don't even know what you were going to say. Here we go, guys.
Pestle, mortar and pestle.
Yes.
Another brick in the wall. Another brick in the wall.
Yeah. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help me. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help me. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help me. Yeah. Well, you can tell the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music's loud and the women warm. Been kicked around since I was born, and now that's alright, it's okay. You may look the other way, but we can try to understand. New York Times affects all man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking, everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Well, now I get low and I get high and I can't get either, I really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes, but dance a man so I just can't lose. You know it's alright, it's okay. I live to see another day. But we can try to understand. The New York Times affects all men. Whether you're a brother, whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking, everybody shaking. We're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Life going nowhere, somebody help me. Life going nowhere, somebody help me, yeah. Life going nowhere, somebody help me, yeah. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music's loud and women's warm. They've been kicked around since I was born, and it's alright, it's okay. You may look the other way, but we try to understand. The New York Times affect our man. Whether you're a brother, whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. I'm staying alive. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Yeah. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me, yeah, I'm staying alive. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me. Life going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah, I'm staying alive.
Oh, I love that Smule style right there. Keith Ketlow, getting down, getting low, mashing up two very cool tunes right there. Staying Alive and Back in Black. Very cool.
He could be a brother, he could be a mother, he could mash up Staying Alive,
right?
And AC/DC. Nice job,
Like, who would even think of that kind of mashup? Really cool. Very cool stuff right there.
Ketlow actually explained. Sometimes we say, hey, can we see your whole face? He actually has, it's an arm injury, and so I didn't know that, Ketlow. So
no kidding.
Yeah, however you want to present your face is just you do you.
We like his face. He's got a good face. That's the thing. It's not for bad reasons that we mention it. Yeah, but I didn't know that either. Ah,
So it's
Very cool.
love the mashup.
Very
Now
cool.
it's funny. Now the song prior, Another Brick in a Wall, mashed up by Ms. Sydney and Triple X Steph Triple X. Not necessarily a mashup, but just a different version. And how
Very
cool was that?
Very cool. I love.
Yes, Lex.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why we put the two songs together. Because they were mashups. You get it now. Funny thing, those three songs, if I remember correctly, Staying Alive was kind of like the height of the disco era. So the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack was like 77, 78, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Pink Floyd The Wall was probably around the same time, maybe more like 1980.
I was going to say 80,
a year
but I'm
or
not
two
sure.
after. And I'm near positive Back in Black, AC/DC, also was an 80, 81, 82.
I pictured Wigamondo like searching real quick on his phone.
like,
I'm going to tell him if he's right or he's wrong. We're going to figure this out.
Songs pretty much, you had one that was like, the zenith of the disco era. One was a huge Pink Floyd, just a masterpiece, and the other was what they were Back in Black was AC/DC. After the one guy died, it had to be the next album, right? Bon Scott died, and the other I can't remember the dude's name, but Johnson. Johnson, I hope so. You don't have to call me Johnson. Anyway.
Oh dear.
We're gonna get to the next.
The thing that I always think of when I think of Staying Alive is giving CPR, because that's like the way they teach you, like
the beat.
The beat. Yeah, it's Yeah, they say think that song in your head, and you're gonna probably get it right.
What do you do about the mouth part?
They don't do that anymore, Tony. Sorry to disappoint.
But my CPR training is a little out of date because, it man down. I'm gonna be staying alive, and then when I go in for the lip lock, people go, whoa, what's up here? So
they don't do that anymore.
That was my CPR training. So
yeah, that's a little old school. Yeah.
Wow. I better go.
It's not necessary, apparently.
Down to the Y and get that renewed.
Yeah.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Anyway. All right. You know what? The next set.
Oh, yeah.
Lex, not Steph was with Ms. Sydney. I'm sorry. This actually will rock.
Did you forget who I'm over here, co-host? Did you forget who I am? What happened? I missed that.
I misread the line. I saw Steph's name from the last set. Yeah. So
I gotcha.
I'm
all
back
right.
Now. This set will rock. I'm just going to say that. Cry Little Sister. That's from Lex's favorite movie, The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys, yeah. Which I realized in retrospect, I have seen it a long time ago, but it just didn't really resonate with me at all. So I don't know. I don't know why that. Yeah, I guess apparently. Sorry, that's just a strange person.
The kind of movie you have on in the background on whatever cable channel as you're vacuuming, where I've seen that, but you really haven't. So, but
I didn't see it vacuuming.
Many people will disagree with you, Lex. The Lost Boys is a classic, especially among I'm going to say millennial or I guess teenage females at the time. We'll just say that. Joey Decibels, and JD Belbiv DeVoe on Cry Little Sister, and they've got a special video.
No, I think that's
JD
not
Jeremy
correct.
Rhodes.
Yes, yep. It's a different JD sort of.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just glad I caught it. I'm like, what does?
And Jeremy from the Monday Night Show.
Yes, Jeremy from TNT.
Man, I screwed that up. I
This
will
is
blow
gonna
one
kick
punch
ass.
bell per show, but
At
there
least.
you go. Oh, and a little bit of video from the movie, and they're just for Lex. That will be followed by Jonathan Layden Rocks, who will rocks. The name of the band is Hope, and it's one of those songs that Jonathan Layden Rocks that people might not know, but a very cool song.
The song name is Hope, right? I think. The title of the song is.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Jesus. Double blow of the front cell.
Well, if you're gonna do it right. That's what I always say.
That's like if you're up to the plate and you strike out and you swing once and you swing again at the same ball. Wow.
That would be different.
All right, let's just take it Wait, man, I'm dying here.
All right, here we go. Joey Decibels and Jeremy doing Cry Little Sister. Right after that, we've got Hope from Jonathan Layden-Rocks.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help me. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help me. Life is going nowhere. Somebody help.
feel so wrong, like I'm being held down. I feel my heart like a rocket sinking. These days can get so dark, I get a glimpse in the sky, but I can rise above. I can find the light. I can run, I can change all the answers. Oh, what I hope they bring. I won't stop, I won't let my own questions find a way in my dreams. Don't fade away. We won't follow our needs. We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. Are you in? Are you out? We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. We all fall crawl out of the fear you're in. Don't give up, we won't fall to our knees. We are the one true hope, so give me an answer. Whoa, whoa, so give me an answer now. Whoa, give me an answer. Stand up, you have a voice to be heard. You want more than words, so let your fire burn out. The flame will be lit again when the candles burn the apple then there's nothing left. You can change, you can become selfless. You're not set in stone. You will wade through mistakes that we all make, but just hold on. Don't fade away. Hold on. We won't fall to our knees. We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. Are you in? Are you out? We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. We all fall crawl out of the fear you're in. Don't give up. We won't fall to our knees. We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. We are the one true hope. So are you with me? Or will you fall to your knees? We are the one true hope. So are you with me? Or will you fall to your knees? We are the one true hope. We are the one true hope. We won't fall to our knees. We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. Are you in? Are you out? We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. We all fall crawl out of the fear you're in. Don't give up. We won't fall to our knees. We are the one true hope. So give me an answer. Whoa, give me an answer now. Whoa, give me an answer.
Oh, hey guys, welcome back to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. Man, Jonathan Layden rocks, true to his name as always. Very cool tune there. The song is called Hope. The band is We Came as Romans. Did I just say that backwards? No, I think I got it right. I don't
No,
know.
I learned it too. Like I said, Jonathan will spring these bands.
He finds
and,
some
you know,
cool
like,
shit.
Like I know, so it's like they're so like unbeknownst to me that I screw up the name of the
It's
song
very,
and the
it's very
band,
easy.
so
Very easy to
it
do.
is, man. It
He
is. I
rocked
hear
that,
ya.
and I like the video style and all the cool colors and stuff. Just like added a really cool vibe to it. Absolutely loved it.
You know, Jonathan, he's always got a sweet video going. There's no doubt about that.
Does. And then speaking of sweet video, right before that we had Joe Decibels and Jeremy doing "Cry Little Sister." along with the very cool video at the bottom from the movie The Lost Boys, to kind of bring you back to that very cool film. And of course, the ending was probably my favorite part because they pulled in the Lex and Tony logo, which was really cool of you guys.
I did not know that was coming.
I had no idea. That was cool. Very nice.
Joe, thank you.
Very nice.
And Jeremy, sorry, I screwed up the front. But Jeremy and Joe, like you guys sound great together. They're very, like I said, you know, and the clips, Lex's favorite movie, and the happy hour at the end.
Yeah.
Right there on the little clip screen. So there you go.
That was cool.
Fantastic stuff, man. Now, okay, Jonathan. You know what Jonathan's song reminded me of?
What's that?
This may be obscure. I'm gonna go. This is the people who remember the song "The King Switching to Glide" will remember Johnny Carson. Yeah.
I remember Johnny Carson, but I'm old, so yeah.
I think he retired maybe 1990. So it's been a while.
But
Johnny Carson had this bit he would do. He had like a turban, which I don't have, and he would be Karnak. He would like a fortune teller predict the future. Ed McMahon would hand him an envelope, and he would like guess the answer to the question inside the envelope.
I do remember that. It's
If
usually
you remember it, I don't know. Maybe we should try to reenact it for the folks off of Jonathan Ladenrock's song.
All right. Well, are you ready?
It could be Ed McMahon. I'll be Johnny Carson.
I'll be Ed McMahon. Here is the envelope, oh wise one.
Why, thank you, Ed. The answer is, we came as Romans. Then Johnny would open the envelope and read the question. What went down at Caligula's orgy? Yes.
Oh, God. You are correct, sir.
Lex fell out of the Ed McMahon.
Oh, I did.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, sorry. I am, who is Charo? Rockin' Cherry remembers Charo. Gidgy.
She would always spill away on the Love Boat.
Oh, my God,
Her
yeah.
2 gigs with the Johnny Carson show and the Love Boat, because she was never doing anything else.
Wasn't she? I think she might have been in Hollywood Squares sometime with like Paul Lynde and those guys. Yeah. They'd be like asking questions. She'd be just doing Gucci. That was it.
You are correct, Lex.
I just want to be very
Gucci indeed.
Very clear. It's obvious that was set up because I would not have said, "Here is the envelope, oh wise one," to Tony. But that was fun.
You are correct. Now,
yeah, you do a much better Ed McMahon than I do. I don't know why.
You can do Johnny then.
I don't think I can.
The next set here on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
I'd have to work on that.
Johnny has another prop that he needs to wear because we have a country set.
Oh, nice. Very
nice
cool.
hat, sir.
It's about time you had the hat, sir.
What a PBR. But anyway. This will be direct from the Mid-America, a country set. First off will be Frank Michael. You don't often hear Frank Michael doing the twang of country. Followed by Ambi Songstress. He's been on the show before. Return Engagement coming up next. And I gotta do like a little golf thing. Lex, play me off. On a happy hour with Lex and Tony.
Da 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 da. Is that the right song? I don't remember.
There you go, man.
All right.
But now you got to go to the music. Now you got to go to videos.
Well, we need to practice these things. You can't make them up on the fly.
You need to practice, sir.
You need to practice, sir. All right, here we go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And here it is from Frank Michael.
I came in as the sun came up. She glared at me over her coffee cup. She said, "Where you been?" So I thought real hard and said, "I fell asleep in that hammock in the yard." She said, you don't know it, boy, but you just blew it. And I said, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. Well, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I got that deer in the headlight look. She read my face like the cover of a book and said, don't expect me to believe all that static, 'cause just last week I threw that hammock in the attic. My skin got so thin you could see right through it, and I stuttered, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Yeah, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You know, the time comes when a wise man knows the best thing that he can do is just look her in the eye and beg for mercy and face the bitter truth. Well, honey, me and the boys played cards all night. There wasn't no hanky-panky, not a woman in sight. And I know I should have called, and baby, I'm really sorry. Let's get a cellular phone and then you don't have to worry. You know how much I love you, and darling, I'm ready to prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Yeah, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You know, I ain't gonna do a thing, darling, unless you approve it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Thought we had a chance for a love that could be real, but now I see that was never the deal. I was just a number to you, another heart you'd break into. Promises were whispered in the night, turning out to be nothing but empty lies. Becoming a pawn in love's chess game, left with nothing but shame. I thought we had something true, but I was just a number to you. Played me like a fool. Now I see the truth. I never would have been able to be happy with you. I was foolishly starting to believe in us, and was blinded by your charm. Said your love for me would never die, but that was all one big lie. Thought our love could be real, like a dream come true. All those sweet promises now shattered and through. Thought we had something special, but it was all in vain. Now I see the truth, my heart's filled with pain. I thought we had something true, but I was just a number to you. You played me like a fool. Now I see the truth. friends under a moonlit sky, but it turns out they were all just lies. Would gave you my all and never questioned why. Now I realize it was all one big disguise. Your words cut deep like a sharp-edged knife, leaving me broken from what it seemed perfect at first sight. But now I know it was never quite right. I thought we had something true, but I was just a number to you. You played me like a fool. Now I see the truth. I would have never been able to be happy with you.
Oh, yeehaw. That was a very cool country set right there.
No kidding, man.
Man, that was, there you go. That was Jared Davis, a.k.a. Ambi Songstress, doing Just a Number to You. Very cool tune right there. He's quite the songwriter, isn't he?
I mean, I believe that's original. I'm just assuming because Ambi Songstress sends all original. But I mean, not only does the guy got a great voice, but the lyrics. If
Songwriting is not an easy thing.
Yeah, the song, right? Yeah, fantastic, and of course, heart pain. It's like
all the ingredients to do
it conjures
for a
up,
great song.
memories and and heartache and heartbreak and things you miss and things you're sad about. So that's
absolutely.
We saw some of that in the Twatch. So I mean, that's what music will do to you. It just it makes your soul come through and remember
it speaks
stuff.
to you. Yeah, absolutely.
Speaks to you. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Lex.
Well, and before that, we had Frank Michael pulling out some country as well. That's My Story. What a fun song.
You know what? I mean, I'll level with you. I didn't watch the whole thing last night because sometimes the show takes a while to prep. So
it does.
We'll watch a little, but most a good chunk of the songs. Okay, cool, it's country. Frank, nice job. Frank has a little Marty Robbins thing going on there, like very smooth country singing. What I wasn't expecting was the puppets.
Oh, the puppets were cool.
I had no idea the puppets and
the puppets were all choreographed and timed. I thought that
dancing
was really cute, really good, very well done.
Yeah, Frank Michael sounds like seriously country crooner. You know what?
Really?
Frank Michael, send us some Marty Robbins. I can go for that.
You know what was really cool about Frank's version of that song is because he's got the acting skills as well, and from his work in different areas in ESL, that he just really brings the story to life because you feel like he's talking to you as he's sharing the story and singing it to you. Now, I will say one thing. I think this is okay to share, just not related to Frank, but because of the puppets. Because I happened to hear, from Fire Puppet, who we haven't had songs from just recently. The reason I think why Fire Puppet has been sort of away from the scene for a little bit is Fire Puppet has been doing some work with her masks, and she has been asked to be part of this grand opening art gallery festival with her mask. So I just thought that was really cool, very exciting stuff. You maybe want to ask her about it and see what's going on there, because I don't want to share too much, but I just thought you guys should hear that because I think that's incredible. We know how talented she is. So I just thought, man, we gotta mention that.
So
I didn't expect to have puppets, so I was just like, perfect. I can mention this now. So Side, thank you.
Lead us right in,
yes,
fantastic stuff.
Yeah,
a great set of country music.
So good.
I want to say one thing about Marty Robbins. A little story.
Okay.
Marty Robbins, he goes way back.
So just for a sec, who is Marty Robbins?
Marty Robbins is a country singer, a classic country singer.
But I know him. What does he sing?
And also,
what does he sing?
Also was a NASCAR race driver.
Okay.
Marty Robbins' biggest tune was probably from the early '60s. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
I know that song.
I met
Oh,
a
that's
something,
Marty
something
Robinson.
beautiful girl.
Thank you. I thought
And
that was
he's-
like George Strait.
Yeah.
No?
No, that's Marty. That's much older. It's Marty Robbins.
Okay.
His biggest song El Paso, right?
Okay.
Like where I work, we have like conferences, and one of our markets is El Paso.
Okay.
So El Paso came to the conference, and of course me wanting to meet people and be their friend. I'm like, oh, cool, El Paso, and I started singing out in the West Texas town of El Paso. They had no clue. They're like, who the hell are you, and why are you singing?
Are you kidding? Even I know that song.
They were younger, probably 25-ish, and here's like, the geriatric like crooning to them for a song they never heard and didn't realize it was about. But how could you be from El Paso? I don't care if you're like 5 years old.
That's like being from Amarillo and not knowing Amarillo by
I know
morning.
you would think they would, yeah. Like, I mean,
how does that
everyone in
happen?
El Paso? I mean, that's like your. You
think it's the anthem, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
But
no.
yeah, that was kind of awkward when they were like.
Was it as awkward as the Gaines thing? No, probably not.
What?
What's the guy's name? The Eddie Gaines? Eddie Gaines? I can't remember the name.
Eddie Gaines.
Yeah, that's it.
Wisconsin.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, when
I
you
think
mentioned-
that would have been worse, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Of course, there's probably like family victims, like they're in that
Yeah,
bar.
no kidding.
There you go. But anyhow, yeah. I mean, okay, I'm from the Quad Cities, and I know every reference that's ever been made to the Quad Cities, including
Including
Fred Garvin
animated
Male
ones.
Prostitute and animated
That,
ones,
yes.
and the Quad City DJs. Come
Yes.
on, everybody, ride the train. They're not from the Quad Cities, by the way. But anyway, El Paso people should know their song, and I'm gonna move on from there.
All right.
Moving right along to the next
Yes.
set of music,
Okay.
mind you.
Good.
Lady Gaga double shot.
No kidding.
The double shot of
We
Lady
haven't
Gaga.
had any Gaga on here in a while, have we? And now we have a double
Get your-
shot.
get-
That's cool.
Get your Gagas out for
Get
the
your
monsters. We got a Lady Gaga
Monsters.
double set.
Cool.
Yeah, Lady Gaga, 2 in a row, man.
Nice.
Laura Iommi will kick it off. I think this is like fresh Lady Gaga right off the old Mayhem album.
Oh,
if I'm not
nice.
mistaken. How bad do you want me? Rhetorical question if there ever was one there, Lady Gaga. But Laura Iommi did a fantastic job. Check her out on this. I actually thought it was a Taylor Swift song when it came in, but she pointed out, oh no.
Oh no.
That would be followed by Sammy.
Oh, nice.
Getting her Gaga on. I'll always remember us this way. Of course,
that's a great song.
You obviously know that song.
Yes.
So take it away, ladies of Gaga, on the
Ladies of
happy hour
Gaga.
with Lex, Tony, Laura, and Sammy.
Good girl in your dreams is mad you're loving me. I know you wish that she was me. How bad do you want me? Not the guy that cheats. You're afraid that she might leave. 'Cause if I get too close, she might scream. How bad do you want me? You like my hair, my ripped up jeans. You like the bad girl I got in me. She's on your mind like all the time. But I got a tattoo for us last week. Even good boys bleed. How bad do you want me? How bad do you want me? How bad do you want me? 'Cause you hate the crash, but you love the rush. And I'll make your heart weak every You hate the crash, but you love the rush, and I'll make your heart wake every time you hear my name and she's in your brain, and I'm here to kiss you in real life. About to cause a scene. How bad, bad do you want me? Oh, 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 you love a good girl. Oh, 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 you love a good girl. Bad, oh, 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 you make a bad girl. Oh, 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 you make a bad girl mad. A psychotic love theme. How bad do you want me?
That Arizona sky burning in your eyes. You look at me and babe, I wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up but I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, always remember us this way. Lovers in the night, poets trying to write. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we tried. But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that you will never die. So when I'm all choked up but I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, always remember us this way. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be just a memory, baby, yeah. When I'm all choked up but I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Oh yeah, when you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
Oh my goodness, Sammy, that is one of my favorite Lady Gaga songs right there. I'll always remember us this way. And you know what's so cool? Sammy gets, you could just feel the emotion because she really gets into the song. And it just, you can see how much she's investing in it. And I think that's really cool. Great song. Very well done. Very well done.
Thank you so much, Sammy, for sharing that. And a little different than the usual Gothic Lily Sammy. Or Dark Sammy, as she's known in some circles, or even Vampire something Sammy. But twisted female Fiend. Very nice.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, I'm getting all the names in there. See, I pay attention, Lex.
There you go. Now, of course, before that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I need to pay attention to get to the bar.
I was going to say, where are you?
Much
Drinks are
better.
waiting.
There
They're
we
back
go.
there, but you have to wait till the break. Sorry. Before that, we had Laura Iommi doing her own Lady Gaga tune, one I had not heard before. It's called How Bad Do You Want Me? Very cool song. Laura did a fantastic job on that as well. Damn, Lady Gaga at Double Shot. That's pretty cool for a Friday night out here on Happy Hour.
I know. It's like it's not like we get a ton of Lady Gaga, but we got two putting together. And Laura, nice job. Like beautiful vocals, great video, the whole performance. It's funny. The first thing I noticed was Laura's top matched the grill of the microphone.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She's got that iconic red microphone. Very cool. You know, I was thinking because Lady Gaga was just on, well, not just, but on the most recent new SNL. Wasn't she
right.
the last live guest before the couple reruns?
But I think she pulled the host and musical guest thing, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not convinced the writers really did justice to her. Like, I think she could have had some better sketches. But
I felt the same way.
Yeah.
At first, I'm like, yeah, is she a bad actress? But actually, she's not.
I don't think she is. I think she had bad writing, or like not great writing. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't that funny.
Yeah, I think they kind of phoned it in. Thinking,
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, we'll carry it.
Her musical numbers were interesting, but she's also kind of like a little different personality, like for me. So I don't know, like she was like very like colorful.
Every album that comes out, there's a different personality. I think that's
that could
thing.
be, yeah. Well, that could be, very cool set right
now,
there.
Here's our thing.
What's our thing, Tony?
Happy Hour with Lex and Tony,
Yes.
kicking off the next set
Yes.
of music. And I can't remember for the life of me why we paired these together. There was an idea at the time. But here's what I do know. Was it 80s? Was it 90s?
All I know is this is like everything you want and nothing compares to it. That's all I know.
There you go. That's why, man. That is
was
exactly why we paired these up. Thank you, Lex. You'll see what we mean in a second when Wigamondo kicks this off in Wigamondo video style with Everything You Want, followed by Nothing Compares to You, Boca, and Rock and Roll. I haven't seen Rock and Roll in a long time.
Nice.
With the Sinead O'Connor song. And, of course, by Prince. Everything You Want, and Nothing Compares to You right now. Happy Hour, Lex and Tony.
Somewhere they're speaking, it's already coming in. Oh, and it's rising in the back of your mind. You never could get it unless you were betted. And now you're here and you don't know why. But on the skin knees and the skid marks, past the places where you used to learn. You howl and listen and wait for echoes of angels who won't return. He's everything you want, he's everything you need, he's everything inside of you that you wish you could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he means nothing to you and you don't know why. You're waiting for someone to put you together. You're waiting for someone to push you away. There's always another who to discover. There's always something more you wish he'd say. He's everything you want, he's everything you need, he's everything inside of you that you wish you could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he don't know why. But you'll just sit tight. I don't want to cheat on one. It's only what you're asking for. And you'll just fight with all of your time. It's only what you're waiting for. Out of the island, into the highway, past the places where you might have turned. You never did notice, but you still hide away. The anger of angels who won't return. He's everything you want, he's everything you need. He's everything inside of you that you wish you could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he means nothing to you and you don't know why. I am everything you want, I am everything you need. I am everything inside of you that you wish you could be. I say all the right things at exactly the right time, but I mean nothing to you and I don't know why. Don't know why. Why? Don't know.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away.
Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I could see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant. But nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues. Lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go?
Put my arms around every boy I see, but they'd only remind me of you. I went to the doctor
Thank you for joining.
Oh my goodness, wow. Boca and Rock and Rose right there singing Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. I'm telling you, that is not an easy song to sing, and the two of them hitting those notes sounded so great. Very impressed with that right there. Very cool job, Boca and Rock and Rose. Very cool.
Not to mention Organic Join, the giveaway.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
When you heard Rock and Roll say at the end, thanks for joining. So, yeah, love the Organic Join because those two just slayed that.
They really did.
All of okay, Rock and Roll, female, Sinead doing it. How about Boca?
Yeah, hitting some of those notes, man. Sweet and pure and so emotional. That emotion, that makes it it really takes it to a different level. Wow. And of course, before that, we had Wigamondo with one of his famous Time for Music videos, Everything You Want. Another amazing video, great song choice, very cool.
I love how Wigamondo's videos, they pull you into the song because they tell the story.
They do. They always tell a story, and he does such a great job with that. And of course, we should mention that since Wigamondo, I think this is probably, or hopefully today was still a safe day to play him a little bit later in the show because of the time zone changing stuff. But I think next week we go back to normal on his side. so
silly season.
Silly season.
The silly season, that's like the off season of NASCAR when all the people are changing owners and cars and whatever. Oh. But our silly season is when our
that 1 or 2 weeks
and the UK hasn't, so we can actually
have a little better overlap. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So Wigamondo let us.
Okay, so maybe next week we got another opportunity. Yeah. So that's very cool. He's always kind enough to let us know that as well. So
and as you know, my clock math is not good. So
it's not the best. Okay.
No.
Right.
But you know what? We have the opportunity for here, Lex, in this next set. What? I believe the third week in a row, I've been able to reference the classic line in Revenge of the Nerds as spoken by Dudley Booger Dawson.
Yes.
We've got Bush. Yes, we've got Bush once again.
Yes, we do.
Glycerine.
One of my favorite Bush songs, actually.
And Mish 968 and Mark Alexander.
Yes.
Couple of ragers on this, if I'm not mistaken. They're gonna crank this thing, man. So, as Booger would say, we've got Bush. But following that, we'll give it 3 days grace and hear from Janice. Now, I don't think Janice has ever sent anything in before.
No,
so
I think she's a new contributor. Debut. Yes, they're very cool
good
song
to see
too.
Janice, and it's spelled Janeth. Tony, it's not like Janice with a lisp, but that's how she spells it. Tony probably mispronounced it though. Never too late. 3 days grace. So Bush, 3 days grace. Here we go. We're gonna have some modern rock on Happy Hour with Tony.
Must be your skin that I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel.
And not in mine, it's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why.
Everything's going white, everything's gray.
Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. Never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine.
I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one, or do you lie?
We live in a wheel where everyone steals, but when we rise, it's like strawberry heel.
If I treated you bad, you bruised my face. Couldn't love you more, you've got a beautiful taste. I couldn't change, though I wanted to.
Should have been easier by 3. Our old friend fearing you and me.
Glycerine, glycerine. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine, glycerine. Glycerine, glycerine. Oh, glycerine, glycerine. That moon white again. That moon white again. And she falls around me. I needed you more, you wanted us less. I could not kiss, just regress. It might just be clear, simple and plain. That's just fine, that's just one of my names. Don't let the days go by. Could have been easier on you. I couldn't change, though I wanted to.
Glycerine, glycerine, glycerine.
This world will never be what I expected. And if I don't belong, who would have guessed it? I will not leave alone everything that I own to make you feel like it's not too late. It's never too late. Even if I say you'll be everything that I own to make you feel like it's not too late. It's never too late. Even if I say it'll be alright, still I hear you say you wanna end your life. Now and again we try to just stay alive. Maybe we'll turn it around, 'cause it's not too late. It's never too late. World we
until it is.
Wow, that was Janeth making her debut on Happy Hour, as far as I can recall, with the song called Never Too Late. And kind of a poignant ending she had right there. It's never too late until it is. That speaks volumes,
It's like,
right?
there's a couple songs have had like the elongated ending tonight. It kind of
Makes you it makes you think.
I know,
Very,
exactly.
very cool song.
Janeth, thank you for sending that. I just figured out why I confused these two bands. That was 3 Days Grace, who I sometimes confuse with Seven Mary 3.
Ah. All the
The
numbers.
three.
The numbers just yeah.
It's a magic number.
Yeah.
Faith and hope and charity, a man and a woman and a baby. They made 3. It's a magic number. Remember that, Lex?
I recognize it vaguely, yes.
That's our show starter. Right there, man. Schoolhouse Rock. Lex is saying no stay on the Schoolhouse Rock show starter.
I love the Schoolhouse Rock. I don't think it'll be a show starter. Not unless we do like a Schoolhouse Rock special, and I don't see that happening anytime soon because
Schoolhouse Rock musical.
Definitely no. No. All right. Before that we had Mish. Foiled again. Mish 968 and Mark Alexander doing Glycerin. Like, definitely my favorite Bush song right there. I love it.
What'd you call it? What'd you call it?
Huh?
You said glycerin, right?
Yeah. Is it glycerine?
Glycerine.
I don't know. I always call it.
I
mispronounce a lot of songs, so don't go by me.
Out,
sure you are.
No, because I was thinking, why are they singing about glycerin? What is glycerin? It's like a soap. It's like alcohol soap, like hand. That's what glycerin is. But then I realized, oh no, it's glycerine that they're saying.
Yeah.
Which maybe that's like the name of his girlfriend. I'm not sure. Yeah, I always wondered why glycerin until I figured out that it's glycerine. So that's why I was saying that.
Okay.
And who sings about hand sanitizers?
You know, in the 2020s, that may have happened.
That's true.
There may be a version. There may be a version that's in my
Social
mind.
Distance, wear your mask and hand sanitize with glycerin. Bing. Now available in the toilet paper aisle.
All right. So, what do we have coming up next, Tony? Not that I want to just jump away from that topic, because that's been so much fun.
Quicker. Okay, we're gonna rock out again, man. It's a couple of rocker sets in a row. Rockin' Cherry. You know, not just a couple of rockin' sets in a row. This is a Marilyn Manson set.
Oh,
we had the Lady Gaga double shot. Now we got the Marilyn Manson double shot. Nice. That's what I was getting at.
Okay.
Rockin' Cherry leading off with "I Hate." I think Rockin' Cherry sent the pictogram this week in the chat, and I forgot to comment on it because
I don't think I saw it.
There was like a Nazi, a Ku Klux Klansman.
Oh my God!
What's going on here?
Now it makes sense.
That was the "I hate."
It does. It does make some sense.
Well, I mean.
Strong.
I think those were
strong
the images.
Visuals. Yeah.
Rockin' Cherry's like, oh no, that wasn't it at all. I'm like,
oops. Oh my God.
Anyway, I hate. Now I get it. Marilyn Manson song from Rockin' Cherry, which will be followed by "Sweet Dreams," another Marilyn Manson song. Original Sin, who she didn't quite get in under the wire last week, so we're playing "Sweet Dreams" now. It's Original Sin, and it's him, Gio. It's him, Gio. Coming up next on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony.
Okay, here we go.
Let me just say thank you to Oksana for uploading this song to Riley. Riley's here. Thank you. 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 Awesome. Let's get some heat on. You are the wind beneath my wings. The grin across my face. You are the fuel in my machine.
morning.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be on you.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
Travel the world out of seven seas. Everybody is looking for something. Some of them want to use you.
Some of them wanna get used by you.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be out. Moving on, moving on.
Moving on,
Moving on, moving on.
moving on,
Moving on, moving on.
moving on.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Some of them want to use you. Some of them wanna get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to bang on you. I'm gonna use you and abuse you. I'm gonna know what's inside. Gonna use you and abuse you. I'm gonna know what's
Well, holy shit, Tony, that set kicked ass. Holy
man,
cow.
no kidding. Wow.
Man, that was It's Him, Geo, and Original Sin doing Sweet Dreams. And right before that, we had Rockin' Cherry with I Hate, both very incredibly kick-ass Marilyn Manson tunes right there.
Seriously, how fortunate for us to get two, fantastic Marilyn Manson songs
So
performed
good.
fantastically by three people. Obviously, Rockin' Cherry. Original Sin. I think she sent that last week, but was a little late for the deadline. So
Might have been. Yeah,
she
I think
saw me
she might have
there.
come right after. But I think it came probably after the show was started. I think.
Okay. Well, yeah,
It wasn't like right like we try our best if somebody says something really close and it's just one or two, we try to get them in. I think that one was maybe on Friday evening.
I think so. Oh, it's him, Gio. It's him, Gio.
It's him, Gio.
It's him, Gio. Original Sin's partner. Like, man, they all three of those that just ripped it up, man.
I would like to hear all three of them together. Truly, I kept thinking because those three voices between Rockin' Cherry and It's Him, Gio, and Original Sin. Could you imagine? That'd be like, that'd be great. Oh,
right.
Yes.
Same subject, but off topic. Have you heard the rumor that Marilyn Manson had like a few of his ribs removed so he could, shall we say, auto-fellate himself? Have you heard that?
I have not heard that.
Really?
I have not heard that. Although I was just watching a documentary about the tornado that went through Joplin.
Yeah.
Like years ago, and one of the guys like literally got picked up in the tornado, and then wound up having to rip out a bunch of his ribs. It was very interesting. It's amazing. It's amazing the guy survived.
I was thinking, and the tornado had him so twisted up, he auto-filleted himself. I'm like, wow, that would be
no. Seriously, is that where you thought I was going? No.
That's where I thought I was going. I'm like, what?
That's where you thought I was going.
That's some tornado.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it's just incredible, like what some of these people went through. It's wild. Yeah. But no, I never heard that rumor, and I have no idea if it's true or not.
The reason I bring it up, it's really it's like from probably 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think if the Marilyn Manson had ribs removed so he could, suck himself. I'm trying to think if it was spread by the internet, or if it was spread like the old-fashioned way by like kids talking to each other.
I don't know.
But
20 years ago, we still had the internet, just so you know.
Okay.
So probably
there must have been internet.
It would have had to been like early 80s, not to have some way to spread it.
There was a Rod Stewart rumor. They pumped his stomach and found X amount of ounces of semen. That Rod Stewart rumor's in the 70s, and that was without the internet. So it just goes to show you things were viral even before viral was viral. So there you go.
Yeah.
Have you heard the Rod Stewart thing?
No.
Well, you got to get out more.
I think I'm pretty happy I don't.
That's true.
I'm like, is that the reason I want to get out? I think I'll just stay here.
All the rumors involve, the act of fellatio. I don't know why, but whatever.
I think it's just the ones you know, but that's a whole nother story, and I don't know why that either.
I remember. Anyway,
okay.
We'll move right along.
That would be great.
People with their full rib cages coming up. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Crystal Catnip. Now the Nipper's doing
this
the
is
duet
gonna
thing
be
again.
She's doing what?
Yes, the duet thing again.
I like that.
With another
that.
Happy hour patron. We've seen a few of these. This would be this is
it,
like
Laura.
the true classic rock set. What's wrong, Lex?
No, Laura says, who didn't hear the Rod Stewart rumor? And I raised my hand. It was me.
Okay.
She's like, who?
I thought I screwed something up again with that.
No, you will, but not yet. Keep going.
I know. This is like this is more classic hits. They have radio stations, classic rock, which is a lot of Zeppelin and Skynyrd, and classic hits is a little like, that's more the Journey and Kansas, which is what we're going to hear right now. So classic hits on Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. Coming up, Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Nipper duet on Journey's She Stopped Believing. That'll be followed by Yoda Man, Dust in the Wind from Kansas. Here we go. Happy Hour, Lex and Tony. Classic hits. Happy Hour.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the
A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume.
For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice. Just one more time.
Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie just never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing.
Hold on to that feeling.
Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing.
Hold on to that feeling.
Streetlights, people. Don't stop.
One, two, three, four. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, curiosity. Dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Same old song. Just a drop of water in the sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
Oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. Dust in the Wind. And actually, I keep laughing because the way Steven submitted it on the forum, it says, Dust in the Wind, dude. So
There you go.
That the song has forever changed its name for me. Wow, all the instruments, all the harmonies, the gorgeous vocals, just absolutely beautifully done. Very cool. Very cool.
I mean, seriously, Yoda Man, once again, man, all the instruments and his setup, his mixing thing, looks like freaking NASA.
He's got all the tech, for sure.
When Yoda Man's not like, playing guitar and keys, he's using his NASA setup to bring them astronauts down off the space station that have been up there for 9 months.
Oh my God, yeah, that's
wild.
wild.
You know what sucks about that? That 9 months and they ain't getting paid no overtime. I mean, they were up there far longer than
just a bit longer than the 9 or 10 days.
I mean, when does time and a half become like 100 times your hourly NASA wage?
Could you imagine the cost of overtime for that trip? Oh my God. I don't know how that would work.
I'll turn the mileage in on my expenses.
Here
you go, Elon.
If it was me, it would have just been, well, you're salaried, so that, suck it up, Buttercup.
Exactly.
We'll see you when you get home. That's probably what they did. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, can you imagine being up there that long?
Oh my God,
especially when you think you're just going to go for like a week. That's mind blowing. I can't even imagine.
It was just the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
And it's more than 9 months, so I think it's okay.
I suppose they could. It's more than 9 months. It was 2 going up, 3 coming down. A little baby parachute.
Could you imagine, though? I mean, it could happen. Could happen. I don't know. Wow. Anyway.
Just the two of us. Oh, Yoda Man, fantastic work on the Kansas classic hits set, and we got to give some props to Odie and the Nipper.
Oh, yes.
Chris for Catnip, Odie won Canody. My God, on that journey.
They took quite the journey, and they took us right with them.
Journey was, of course, big, huge band in the 70s, 80s.
Huge.
And they were huge. And as I listened to those two, I didn't think of the 70s and 80s. I thought of the TV show Glee. When the Glee kids, there was like a whole Journey show where they did all the songs and they were fantastic. I thought it was like a Leah Michelle and that one dude Puck, I think his name was, singing there. That's how good Odie and the Nipper were on that.
I thought they sounded incredible.
Did you watch Glee, Lex, back in the day?
No. I've seen a couple episodes. I've seen that particular song. So I do know what you're talking about. And they had the whole Glee club with them, doing the little a cappella stuff behind them, so it was kind of cool. I was just saying in chat earlier, I'm like, Odie and Crystal, I just been waiting to hear the two of them together for the longest time. So that was very cool. Very cool. Because you always picture, how are these guys going to sound, if they collab. So very nice. You guys need to do that more often, for sure. For sure.
And lastly, food for thought.
For sure. Yes.
Food for sure. Food for thought.
Yes.
Yoda Man's, obviously the original band was Kansas.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be. I think Yoda Man is from Arkansas. My point is, why are Kansas and Arkansas pronounced differently? Why isn't it Arkansas or Kansas?
That's a very interesting question. I have no idea. But you know what? Maybe they could tell us because they probably know if you live there.
And also, Yoda Man, I
Quite
swear,
the observation.
Lex said the same thing. I think Rock and Cherry also hinted at it. I think we heard Libby.
Of course, being their brother and sister, you might
They're
think
kids.
it sounds like
Exactly.
Libby, even if it's Steven's falsetto. But
maybe it's not Libby. Okay.
no, it could be his
I think
falsetto. I have
there's
no
some- I think
idea.
there's
Yeah,
some-
he's saying it's
there's a
just him.
Libby.
I was just curious.
Wow.
Very
Okay.
cool. Well, yeah. I mean, I know he can do it. I just thought, boy, it really sounds a lot like Libby. But being they're related, that makes sense.
Alrighty.
Sit corrected.
Sit corrected.
You sit corrected.
Well, I just figured because they're from Arkansas. Anyway, we'll get on with the show.
They're from Arkansas. Are you sure that that song wasn't from Kansas? I'm very confused now.
Why aren't they pronounced? They're right next to each other.
I
think they
don't
pronounce the
know.
Same. Anyway, next set.
Yes.
The girls, the divas, are coming out.
Yeah.
A fun little set. Nice. The happiness and fierceness of Pink from Rihanna Sheila Spy, from the Tejano stylings of Selena, courtesy of Scene Saho. So the ladies are coming out on the happy hour. Lex and Tony, just like fire. Rihanna Sheila Spy, followed by Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
From Scene Saho. La música es la hora de happy.
I'm gonna hit the button. Here we go.
I know that I'm running out of time. I want it all. And I'm wishing they stop trying to turn me off. I want it on. And I'm walking on a wire, trying to go higher. Feels like I'm surrounded by clowns and liars. Even when I give it all away, I want it all. We came here to run it, run it, run it. We came here to run it, run it, run it. Just like fire burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire. And people like to laugh at you cause they are all the same. See, I would rather we just go a different way than play the game. And no matter the weather, we can do it better. You and me together forever and ever. We don't have to worry about a thing, no. We can hit a run it, run it, run it. We can hit a run it, run it, run it. Oh, just like fire burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire, fire. Run it, run it. We can hit a run it, run it, run it. So look, I came here to run it, just cause nobody's done it. Y'all don't think I can run it, but look, I've been here, I've done it. Impossible, please, watch I do it with ease. You just gotta believe, come on with me. Ooh, what's a girl to do? What? Hey, what's a girl to do? What? Oh, what's a girl to do? What? What's a girl to do? Just like fire burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire, fire. Run it, run it. Just like fire, fire. Hey, yeah.
pasa. Mi corazón se enloquece y me empieza a palpitar. Se emociona, ya no razona, no lo puedo controlar. Se emociona, ya no razona y me empieza a cantar. Me canta así, así. Biri biri bam bam, biri biri bam bam, biri 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 bam bam. Cada vez que lo oigo hablar, me tiemblan hasta las piernas y el corazón igual. Se emociona, ya no razona, no lo puedo controlar. Y se emociona, ya no razona y me empieza a cantar. Me canta así, así. Biri biri bam bam, biri biri bam bam, biri 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 bam bam. Hey, yeah. Reggae baby now, hey.
Cuando escucho esta canción, mi corazón quiere cantar así.
Me canta así, cada vez que lo veo pasar. Oh. Mi corazón se enloquece cada vez que lo veo pasar y me empieza a palpitar así, así.
Bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum. What a cool, fun song. I love that.
Sweet,
Sweet
Seen Saho.
introduces us to some very cool
You know,
music.
It's almost as if she speaks Spanish. I mean, she was
Yeah,
spot on.
it's amazing. That's the hot take of the night right there,
Although-
Tony.
Yeah, no. Rocket Fury had the hot take of the night
Yeah.
when he mentioned in the Twitch that Brandon Sheila Spy looked like a Bratz doll come to life. And
And
that's
what
a
did I? And
compliment.
what did I say? I said, "What's
Lex
a Bratz
says,
doll?
What's a Bratz doll?
What's a Bratz doll? I have no clue. I have to look it up after the show."
It's a more like hip version, more kind of like gangsta version of a Barbie, just much cooler. I'll put it that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Bratz
I
doll
had
was a
no
good deal.
idea.
But back to Sing Saho. Now, that's a
Oh,
Selena
that's-
song.
Yeah.
You know, Selena. I mean, she left us way too soon. She's like 23 or something like that. When plane crash, car crash. I really can't. I seriously, I can't remember. It's been a while. But I mean, she was like the Tejano goddess at a very young age, and again taken from us far too early. And now Sing Saho, yes, she does speak Spanish. But Sing Saho's from Spain.
I think so.
She might be like Castilian. I'm not sure, but interesting is if the dialect is between Spain and Selena, which would be Mexico.
I think Rockin' Cherry is right. If he's saying, wasn't she murdered by a stalker? That sounds
Oh my God!
familiar.
I'm thinking
That sounds
Aaliyah
right.
was the plane crasher.
Yeah,
That was a stalker.
That sounds right.
I
Yeah.
think it was a. Oh God, you're right. Like, Sunday it's like
Thank you,
much
Cherry.
worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, plane crash. Well, that shit happens. Roberto Clemente, but murdered by a
Yeah,
stalker.
yeah.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, still, wow, way too young.
No kidding.
Now, Sheila Spy sang a Pink song. wasn't there a rumor about Pink had a couple ribs removed? I'm just
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh.
But Sheila Spy, just like fire, girl, that was fire.
It was fire.
Holy cow! You know, Sheila. First of all, I don't think Pink gets enough credit. Pink had that big tour. Unfortunately, the year before Taylor went on tour. I mean, that was a big deal, and like, you know, but then Sheila Spy just like knocked that out of the park. So fantastic. Sheila Spy, I have a question for you. Lex and I were wondering about this. She has so many, just a cavalcade of videos. Sheila Spy, does every video you do, is it have like the production values and the costumes? Do you ever just like, you know, kind of slum it? And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, black and white, just, you know, just. I mean, they all
like the organic joins thing.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's not exactly what we were talking about. What we were talking about last night was the fact that Brianna has this whole host of videos that she's done over, like some of the stuff she sends us is fresh, hot off the presses, and then some stuff is from several years ago. And we're thinking she's invested all this time and talent and production values into these videos that, like, where were people getting a chance to see them? So we're hoping that this is really helping, because I think, you know, this is exactly the kind of thing, you know, to this extreme level from a video standpoint, right? Where you're like, all this work, like, how can we get more people to see it? Because they're so great. It's really
like, you know, back in the day before the Radio Smuliverse, you had your Smule groups.
Yep.
And you submit your song, and you get like fake love. Remember that? Like.
They still do that, don't they?
Some groups kick you out if you had to give like 10 fake loves a day, or you get kicked out.
I was never in a group like that, but I've heard about them.
And you see these songs that have 1,027 likes and 12 plays.
Yeah, you know something's not right. Yeah.
But I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore, because like the Smule groups kind of got usurped by Line. And then the Radio Smuliverse came along. So yeah.
But you know, what I remember when I first started on Smule was there was Smule 11, and Smule 11 used to do like a video show for a while. I think one of the ladies from Boca's group Chronic Peace, her name was Holden. I think she was one of the VJs on that show, or she was part of the show, or something like that at the time. And I only saw it once or twice. It was like an internet show. And maybe it still goes on today, but I remember like they would show snippets of some of the songs. So like they would show, I think this was like, I don't know, the Left Nipple, when they were doing these really big fancy group songs, and maybe they still do, but we haven't heard from them lately. But because I remember Wazo was a part of them, but I didn't know it back then. But I tuned into Smule 11, and they'd show like 20 seconds of their video, and then they'd move on, talk about something else. And I'm thinking, well, I want to see the whole video. So again, I think it all kind of worked out like over time that we were actually able to do this, because I think it's pretty cool, and it's so. I mean, people just need to see all the work that you guys are doing. It's so great.
I mean, seriously, that's the main reason Lex and I are here and doing happy hour like literally every week. I mean, sometimes we take a little time up, but not much. But just, you know, we love showing the world, if you will. You know, it's just, you know, more exposure for your hard video work, and
absolutely.
Plus, Lex and I get to do a show starter too, so that's kind of fun. It makes me sing at least once a week.
That's true. That's true.
But, I mean, great work, Sheila Spy. Great work, Asina Saho.
Fantastic.
And next,
hey, Mark.
It's Mark Alexander.
Yes.
Hi, Mark. The artist form. The Bush was awesome. That's what, I won't even go there.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I was going to say that's what she said.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't quite. You never know. You never
know. I mean,
you never know.
Nothing wrong with that. Believe me, nothing wrong. Girl, like that's like
Tony.
Top of the pyramid.
Tony.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
What's coming up next?
Cujo is coming up next. Girl,
quite the intro, Joe. Sorry about that. He would complain though.
Top of the pyramid.
Holy cow.
Cujo. Well, you know what? We got to put the hat on. This set kind of leans country,
A little
Now,
bit.
Crujo, I don't think his
really
artist, was at the Grand Ole Opry or anything like that, but it has a country twang. Crujo will do Nirvana. Where did you sleep last night? Where did you sleep last night when I was...
It's going to sound a hell of a lot better than that, just so you know.
That'll be followed by Will I Owe Me and Amelia Mizzy. Will I Owe Me, Amelia Mizzy. With Picture, it's like Sheryl Crow and
Kid Rock.
Yeah, there you go. So things that really aren't country, but they sound country, we put them together because that's how we play Go Fish. Where did you sleep last night? I slept with a picture of you. We got a country set on the happy hour, so take it away, shut up, you two.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun will never shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Her husband was hard working man, just about a mile from here. His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Shiver through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun will never shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun will never shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm knowing where the cold wind blows. In the pines, sun, shine and shiver.
Living my life in a slow hell. Different girl every night at the hotel. I ain't seen the sun shining 3 damn days. Been fueling up on cocaine and whiskey. I wish I had a good girl to miss me. Lord, I wonder if I'll ever change my ways. I put your picture away. Sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her. I put your picture away. Sat down and cried today. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to her.
Called you last night in the hotel. And everyone knows, but they won't tell. But the half-hearted smiles tell me something ain't right. See, I've been waiting on you for a long time. Fueling up on heartache and cheap wine. And I ain't heard from you in 3 goddamn nights. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. I put your picture away. I wonder where you've been. I can't look at you while I'm lying next to him. Saw you yesterday with no friend.
It was the same old same. How have you been? Since you've been gone, my world's been dark and gray. You reminded me of brighter days.
I hoped you were coming home to stay. I was headed to church.
I was off to drink you away. I thought about you for a long time. Can't seem to get you off my mind. I can't understand why we're living life this way. I found your picture today. I swear I changed my way. I just called to stay. I want you to come back home. I found your picture today. I swear I changed my way. I just called to stay. I want you to come back home. I just called to say I love you. Come back home.
Oh, I love that Sheryl Crow Kid Rock duet, and Will Iommi and Amelia Mizzy just did a fantastic job on that.
No kidding, man.
Really cool. They got like gritty feel and the great vibe for it. Perfectly done.
It's I always found it odd that Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow like who matched that up? You know, it's like Sheryl Crow kind of like America's sweetheart and Kid Rock America's badass. Although you know Kid Rock did do that Leonard Skinner thing, that Sweet Home Alabama like kind of thing. So he's got a little twang going on.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, like I guess you know like opposites attract, as Paula Abdul would say. I don't think she ever duetted with Kid Rock though. That would be something. But anyhow, I'm going off in many tangents.
Yes,
I'm
you
sorry.
are. I can't even follow them all. There's so many.
Amelia Mizzy, our happy hour's very own Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow coming together on Picture. And yes, Lex, you are correct. They slayed that big time. Now before that, Crujo.
He's stuck.
There
we go.
He obviously my little intro is nothing like what Crujo sang. Crujo with "Where Did You Sleep Last Night" from Nirvana. You know, love the video style, the whole like grunge down black and white. But then suddenly Crujo like lays into these high notes. I'm like, wow, man, nice job.
I thought, his vocals were like perfection on that song. And then when he got to the high part, I'm going, okay, this is going to be rough. He did a great job on those high notes. You're absolutely right. He nailed it. And the video style was just a really well chosen for that song. It just was. I loved that video. Great stuff.
Although you know, Happy Hour's comedian Rockin' Cherry.
What?
This maybe another hot take of the night.
Okay.
Like brought up Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
What are you talking about?
Who also can hit some high notes. But Lex, you're not familiar with Mr. Hanky.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Probably seriously one of the funniest half hours of television I've ever seen. South Park. Lex is like, oh god. South Park, it was like a Christmas thing, Christmas like special, if you will.
Okay.
And Mr. Hanky was actually a character. He comes back every Christmas, as they'll tell you in South Park. He's a turd, Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo, and he talks like this. Hey, Lex, howdy ho and Merry Christmas. Lex, you do smell all nice and flowery.
Wouldn't anything smell more nice and flowery than Mr. Pooh? Or am I confused?
You got a good point there, Lex. Mr. Hanky comes every Christmas, and boy, do I decompose in 365 days.
I don't know.
Anyway, maybe we should get on with the program.
I think we should. Hey, Jeremy's in the house.
You are correct, Mr. Hanky. Fecal one. Anyway,
that does not sound like Ed McMahon. I'm sorry. I think we'll have to work on these impressions off air sometime. I think mine was closer, actually. That's the scary part.
My Mr. Hanky's pretty good, man.
No, I'm talking about your Ed McMahon.
You need to watch Mr. Hanky. It's funny. It is fun. Oh my god. Anyway, next up on Happy Hour.
Yes.
Bob's in the twatch. 4-2. Am I one ahead? Oh, I'm sorry.
I think
Bob,
I have something different. I will do whatever you tell me.
You know why? Because Bob's coming up in 3 songs. Just a little foreshadowing, the true front cell.
There you
go. We're bumper to bumper on the front cell here on the Eisenhower.
Yes, we are.
No. Next up is actually
I'm like, listen,
Bird.
if you want to sacrifice a set, we could do it, but like I always hate to do that. Yeah.
We're backed up to the Dan Ryan. We're bumper to bumper. We're front selling 3 cars in a row. But what we got coming up next? Traffic copter Captain Tony Wilkes, Mersh, and ND Musics will sing "Sacrifice" from Elton John.
Yes.
What this is kind of a slower, more ballad set coming up. Mersh, ND Music, "Sacrifice" from Elton John, followed by Krista Walker.
Oh yeah.
I gotta give her props. I can't do like voices. Krista Walker with "Always."
She's got somebody with her. I was just about to go.
Co-conspirator.
She does. I'm trying to find out who that is for
Bon
you.
Jovi "Always," Like two just great, the slower songs on Happy Hour, and so much emotion. So
It's going to be Krista Walker and Eric YG. That's
Eric
her
YG.
partner. Yes.
There you go. OMG. Here we go.
Okay. Ready?
Happy Hour, Lex and Tony. Howdy-ho.
Hey, this is a beautiful ballad from Elton John. I will do some high arms in the chorus. You keep the melody, okay? Let's do it. It's human sign when things go wrong, when the Satan lingers and temptation strong, into the boundary of each married man. Sweeter sequels calling and negativity land. Cold, cold hearts are done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. It's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separated worlds, but it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact. Sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to dumb you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold hearts, heart done by you, and things look better, baby, just passing through. It's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separated worlds, but it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold hearts are done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separated worlds, but it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice.
sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all.
Thanks for joining.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up.
It's been raining since you left me. Now I'm drowning in the flood. You see, I've always been a fighter, but without you, I give up.
Now I can sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. But like a song not that good anymore. Baby, that just meant I will love you, baby. Always said I'll be there forever and a day. Always,
I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the heavens burst and the world's on fire. But when I die, you'll be on my mind, and I love you always.
now your pictures that you left behind are just memories of a different life. Something made us love, something made us cry. Wanna make you have to say goodbye.
Wanna get to run my fingers through your hair, touch your lips to hold you near.
When you say your prayers right around his stairs, I make mistakes, I'm just a
When
man.
he holds you close, when he pulls you near, when he says the words you've been needing to hear.
Oh, I wish I was you, 'cause there was somebody to say to you till the end of time that I will love you, baby. Always said I'll be there forever and a day. Always, if you told me to cry for you, I could.
If you told me to die for you, I would.
Take a look at my face. There's no price I won't pay to say these words to you. Well, there ain't no luck in this loaded dice. But baby, if you give it just one more try, we can bake out our own dreams, not all life. We'll find a place where the sun still shines, and I will love you, baby. Always say I'll be there forever and a day.
my goodness. That, like I mentioned in the chat, very powerful, beautiful song right there from Krista Walker and Eric YG. Fantastic. And very cool video style, too, I might add. Just a very, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I really like the video style, though.
The funny thing is, Krista Walker's been on before. Krista, thanks for I don't know what made Krista come by. Maybe she had like a premonition that her song was going to play. But great to see you, Krista.
Always good to see Krista.
We've had videos from Krista before, if I'm not mistaken. Usually they're like conceptual. I never really knew like what Krista Walker truly looked like or how old she was. Krista Walker. I don't know how old you are, but you look very young. If you looked any younger, you'd be a sonogram. I mean, that's.
She looked fabulous in the video, and we have had her. We've had
look great, yeah.
No, I didn't, and I don't mean to say that you weren't saying that. I'm just saying she looked fabulous, and we have had her on video before. But I do think the video filter probably made her appear a little younger than she actually is, which I mean is a very flattering filter, no question. Gorgeous.
Yeah, like seriously, like drop it in the chat what it is, because I mean, look at this. This is this ain't no sonogram. This is like the grave marker. I mean, it's not even. I gotta get rid of these bags under my eyes. Whatever. And but fine work, Krista. Fine work, Mersh and ND Musics. Seriously, that was Sacrifice from Elton John. Both of those songs. You think Elton John? You think Bon Jovi? You think things rock a little bit. Bon Jovi, the stadium rock. You give love a bad name. And Elton John, for his time, Crocodile Rock and Bitches Back. And I mean, it was, there was it was snappy. So a couple of ballads that you might not expect from those two fine artists. And fine work all the way around. Mersh. Cool. It mentioned the Mersh cave, Mersh's man cave. Mersh, he's in like the witness protection program. We couldn't see his face. He's like the guy with that on the news, the informant. Anyway, he'll be all right. Mersh, love to see you, love to hear you, whatever.
That was very cool. And the harmony on that song was fantastic.
Oh, the big time.
Yeah, Mersh and ND Music. Wow, really nicely done.
All right, there you go, man. Hey, 2 more sets. 2. On the happy hour, right, Lex? I'm there. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we're there. 2 more sets.
Of course, the next one would be the penultimate set, which means second to last. Bob, who I alluded to a whole set ago.
Yes.
Bob, 4-2 F4 F2. I know that's out of order, but I tried, man. Bob and Isaac. Scotsman Isaac McCann from the McCann clan.
Yeah, this is why I just put Bob and Isaac, but he won't follow what I wrote.
4F2 with the Goo Goo Dolls from the Emerald Isle, which is actually Ireland, not Scotland. So anyway, Bob and Isaac, the Goo Goo. It's Iris, right? That's a song.
Yes, the song is Iris.
Yeah, it's like the big Goo Goo Dolls hit, man. The gooeyest of the Goo Goo Dolls coming up next. Bob and Isaac. Oh, and after that, Aliestra Janti Aliestra Jant the Plumeray. To Make You Feel My Love, Aliestra and Karen Amore. It's an Adele song that, again, it's a holdover from last week that Aliestra said, go ahead, rock out, man. So, because it was a little softer than what we were looking for last week, but we love it this week. Here we go. Bob, Isaac, Aliestra, Karen Amore, with a set of Goo Goo Dolls to make you feel my love. Happy hour, Lex Tony.
Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be. I don't wanna go home right now.
And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later, it's over. And I don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. You can find the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your life. When everything feels like a movie, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I want you to know who I am. I want you to know who I am. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on my case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind that we belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Wow, Aliestra and Karen Amour. That was just stunning version of "To Make You Feel My Love," a beautiful Adele song. I think it was also, I want to say it's also a Garth Brooks song. I'm not sure, who, but I think he also
I'll buy that.
he also did. I don't know who did it first, but I know that they're both like excellent versions. And I know the Adele one usually gets like pulled off of Smule really fast, or at least it used to in the past. So if you do any of her stuff, you gotta download it right away and hang on to it.
Darn copyright police. Yeah. I mean, was Bob Dylan involved in that? Like maybe the duet?
Sheila Spy's mentioning Bob Dylan as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The only reason I say that, I went back and looked. You know, I quickly clicked on the Smule submission on the handy Lex and Tony submission forum.
There you go.
And I saw Bob Dylan mentioned, so I figured I looked like I was
he wrote it.
in the know.
He was the songwriter. Thank you,
Sheila Spy actually was in the know, because we have
the best support staff in the chat
We
whenever
really
these
do.
things come up, because if we have a
Serious.
question, I never know what he's talking about, especially, but you guys always know. Or if I have a question, you guys are always on top
I'm
of
just,
it.
you know what? I mean, sometimes I feel bad. Like everything I throw out at Lex, she's like, Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, I know.
She knew Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon thing, though.
Yeah, because I'm old. Stop.
You are correct, sir. No, not that you're old.
Oh boy, there we go. How was that for timing?
You off the air. What will Tony soon be if he keeps mentioning Lex's age? Alrighty then.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
I did the Karnak without you.
I saw that. I'm looking for my envelope, but I can't find it. I think because you stole it. I don't know where it went.
I never gave it back. You never gave it back, sir. Anyway, Bob, Aliestra, Karen Amour, great tune. Bob and Isaac, like, bam! Just, I love that.
That was
the way
very
those two
cool.
sounded together on the old Goo Goo Dolls, and like that. That's another song you hear it. You hear it quite a bit on Mule. It's one of those Mule favorites, if you will.
It's a popular song.
It's just those two smashed it. Like.
Oh yeah.
Where you go, Bob?
I think I told you this. I think I told you this story
4,
once
2,
a while
4,
back.
F42. Did I get it right that time?
I don't know. I think so.
Tried.
I think I told you this story a while back, but I actually saw the Goo Goo Dolls at a very small, like, technical conference concert.
I thought you were going to tell the story about the Joplin tornado, but go ahead. You're good.
I did that earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Ay. Anyway, all I want to
Did they play like a conference room, like?
No, it was a big, developers conference, and they were like the main act at the party.
So there was like thousands of people in attendance.
There was plenty of people, but if for the work parties, it's a relatively small venue, so I always like find my way to get up to the front of the stage because that's what I do. But all I can tell you is these guys up close and personal, they are like larger than life. Like they just seem very like big and a little scary, really close up. I mean, I was right there. I could read the set list, right in front of their feet. It was like, It was pretty cool. But yeah, they were a little scary in person. Like, sounded great. It was a ton of fun.
They're like just men.
Yeah,
are they
yeah, something like that.
I didn't know. I didn't know their structure, their sturdiness, if you will. I had no idea.
And yes, I've been in the mosh pits before too. Yes, that's what I do. I go to the concerts and I want to get in there. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway.
Fantastic set of music. Bob, Isaac, Aliestra, and Karen Amour.
Yes.
Which brings us to our final. We're closing up the old happy hour. Yes. Final. We're a little over our 3 hours. Not much. Not as
too
much
bad.
as I thought we'd be.
Yeah, we were getting worried.
Had quite a few songs here. And I remember checking our pace and like behind. So let's catch up. Simply BA. You know, it's funny. I saw in the Horizon chat, one of the 3 radio stations of the Happy Hour Radio Network. Remember the Cerberus? Three-headed monster, if you will. And Simply BA mentioned to Rachel Sincere, with the song I said, I'll probably be last. And I meant to say something at the time, but I'm like, how did she know? Like, wow, another. Like,
and the last set,
song with I'll probably be last.
She's in the last set, but she's not last, actually.
Say about, no, that's true. She's in the last
Technically
set.
not. Yes.
Musical set. Hello, musical interlude at the end of Happy Hour. We're mixing it up, man. We're shaking it up. We're flipping the script.
Oh my goodness.
Simply BA, you're the one that I want. Oh, it's the Grease song, right? Sandy and Danny? Yes, it is. But it's decidedly more acoustic.
It's very
different.
Yeah.
It's decidedly more shadow puppet than you might remember.
I don't recall the shadow puppets in the show.
Olivia Newton-John was skinny, but I don't know about that skinny. And what's with the crust on top of her head? But anyway, Simply BA.
This is very cool.
You need to see the Grease acoustic shadow puppet. You're the one that I want version to believe it. Following that, truly last, will be the OSJ folks. From Alan's from Australia. The rest of OSJ's from around the world, obviously.
That's right. Yeah.
But thank you for the music. Get it? That's why we put it last. Thank you for the music.
Yes.
It's ABBA, or do you say ABBA? I never know how that's pronounced. From the musical Mamma Mia. So we got Grease and Mamma Mia. Ending up the happy hour on a musical interlude. So I'm trying to do Simply BA's puppets. I can't. They're out there, man.
It's pretty cool. Here we go.
Take it away, Simply BA and Manjanu.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart, I must be true.
Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. Ooh, honey, the one that I want. Ooh, the one I need.
Oh yes, indeed. If you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey
meditate my direction. Feel your way.
Better shape up, 'cause you need a man.
You need a man. Keep me satisfied.
Better shape up if I'm gonna prove.
You better prove
that my faith is justified.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure
down deep inside.
You're the one that I want. Ooh, honey, the one that I want. Ooh, the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed.
I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a bore. If I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing. 'Cause everyone listens when I start to sing.
I'm so grateful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud.
So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing.
Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Mother says I was a dancer before I could walk. She says I began to sing long before I could talk. And I've often wondered, how did it all start? Who found out that nothing can capture a heart like a melody can? Well, whoever it was, I'm a fan.
So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music,
for giving it to me. I've been so lucky. I am the girl with golden hair. I wanna sing it out to everybody. What a joy, what a life, what a chance.
thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music,
for giving it to me.
Wow, what a great way to close out the show tonight. Man. All right, we kicked it off with Simply BA and what was it? Jim Jam? What's the full?
Jimmy Jam Wham Whizzle?
Jimmy Jam Whizzle? Something.
There's 4 parts. Jimmy Jam Wham Whizzle.
Jimmy Jam Wham Whizzle. We'll
Jam
have to
Wham
work on
Whizzle.
that. So Beth Ann and Jimmy, let's go with that. You're the one that I want. Very cool version of that song, like you told us to anticipate.
I've never heard that acoustic version.
The vocals from both of them were like just stunning, and then you have the gentleman who's so serious and very focused, and then the shadow puppet thing, which I'm thinking like, and Beth Ann mentioned, she's like, that's not easy to do, and she's making it look like it's singing along and stuff. So I thought that was pretty impressive.
Were, like, spot on. Like,
yeah.
Here's my shadow puppet. It's a dog, and his mouth won't stay still because I can't like move figure without the other one. Or, the rabbit, or that's it. Like BA's got the deer going on and that sheep, and I think it was either giraffe or kangaroo.
I thought it was. I thought I saw a wolf. I saw a sheep. Well, you what you said was the buck could have been a buck. I thought it was a rooster at first, so I think
it could be a coxcomb.
Could have been.
That's a whole different shadow puppet.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's had to turn her head and talk on that.
Oh, that's actually really funny, and I didn't plan that. I was. I'm choking. Sorry, but the timing was impeccable. But yeah, that was a very, very cool. And of course, then we followed that up with Alan of Oz and the OSJ. Now, OSJ is a group that stands for Our Sing Journey. And those guys just sing the most amazing harmonies, and they work so well together. We know Carol or Kakim from the group. I mean, we've met a couple other folks individually, but I don't know if we met. I always get confused exactly who's in which video, so I apologize. We may have had some of the other folks on the show independently as well. But what a beautiful way to end it. Thank You for the Music was the name of that song. It's an ABBA song, or an ABBA song, however you say it. And I do ABBA, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong often. So, but yeah, the perfect sentiment for ending the show tonight, because we truly do thank you for the amazing videos tonight. We covered, there was something here for everyone tonight. We had rock, and we had soft
we
rock,
suppressed
we had
everything but rock
country.
last week.
Yeah, we had
all the genres
all
came bubbling up. The old melting pot this week. That was very cool.
Great, absolutely great. Yeah, we had a little everything, and totally enjoyed sharing your music tonight. So thank you for the music.
Two things. Number one, the OSJ group. Like Lex and I do a video every week, and we're kind of novices. I mean, how groups like that get that 9-shot with Brady Bunch 9 squares to show up, when it's supposed to, and then go to solo heads when it's solo heads, and not to mention all that, and plus they sound like they're in a freaking studio. I mean, It's like, seriously, it's flawless, both vocally and video wise. So hats off to you guys.
Very nicely done.
I mean, Lex and I, we can barely lip sync, on the same syllable. Lex is far better than me. And I just, it's the video thing. Sometimes it so confuses me. And you know what? I need to apologize. I need to come clean on something.
Uh-oh.
I feel very bad. I feel that we've objectified a human being. The dude in the Grease video, Jimmy Jam Wham Whizzle. I mean, attractive fellow. I was just thinking, if there was a Grease 3, he could be like Danny Zuko. He could take over, the John Travolta, Maxwell Caulfield, Jimmy Jam Wham Whizzle. And like we were like kind of catcalling him. I felt bad. We were objectifying the guy, and but he is. And, me as a gentleman, believe it or not, I won't necessarily do that to women, but an attractive guy. And suddenly I'm like the fucking Tex Avery wolf, woohoo, woo, with the eyes. Tex Avery wolf. Aruga. So sorry, Jimmy Jam Wimwizzle. Didn't mean to construction worker, you man. Hey, sweet cheeks, Jimmy Jam. How about a little of that grease? If you know what I'm saying. Lex, I just
I'm
mentioned Maxwell
speechless.
Caulfield. I mentioned Maxwell Caulfield.
Yes.
From Grease 2.
Yeah.
Big movie trivia. What was his other big role?
I didn't even know he had the first big role, so you're asking the wrong person,
It's the
of
only other
course.
thing I remember him in, man. And it was quite the role.
What was it?
Sort of a cameo appearance, if you will. Empire Records. He was Rex Manning. Rex Manning was sort of like this hunky, soft rock star who came to Empire Records. It was Rex Manning Day. It was a holiday. I think it was April 7th. It's coming up. Rex Manning Day is coming up. And yeah, he was Rex Manning. Kind of like a mixture of Barry Manilow and Tom Jones, if you will. And
interesting.
I think Liv Tyler tried to seduce him, or vice versa. I can't remember who came on to who. And she was a kid, and he was Rex Manning, aging superstar. And they're just an odd scene. So that's the only other Maxwell Caulfield thing I remember.
All righty.
So, sorry for that tangent, but Grease was mentioned, and Grease 2 and Max. I'm shutting up now. Lex, close this thing out. Seriously, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the songs. Yeah, I mean, seriously, we had quite the, we had a overflowing of songs this week. So we try to play everyone who submits, and of course, last week we had some holdovers. So next week's just normal happy hour. Send whatever you want. We'll pair them up. We'll play them. We will have some fun. So thank you so much for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate it. Isn't that right, Lex?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's all for now.
All right,
Close
guys. You keep saying that, and then you keep going. All right, so we'll see you next week. Regular happy hour theme, like Tony said.
Next week. That sounds like the Count.
I'm just going to play the
McMahon
closer.
stole it from the Count.
Is that what happened?
I think so, man.
All right, I'm going to play the closer. Okay. Say goodnight, Tony.
Good night, Tony.
You all, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world.
So long, partner.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.